During the sacred and blessed month of Ramadan, consider taking a small amount of salt and offering it as charity. The moment you perform this simple yet deeply spiritual act of generosity, you will notice that the financial hardships weighing you down will begin to dissipate. Your home, which may have been struggling with difficulties, will start attracting barakah, divine blessings that will bring wealth, prosperity, and abundance in ways beyond your imagination. If you are engaged in business, you will witness remarkable growth as your earnings multiply effortlessly, bringing financial stability and success both during the day and throughout the night. Dear brothers and sisters, if you currently find yourself in a state of financial distress, struggling to find a reliable source of income, or unable to make ends meet, then have faith. Soon sustenance will come to you from places you would have never expected. Unexpected doors will begin to open, and financial relief will reach you in the most astonishing and miraculous ways. Ramadan is the perfect time to break free from financial struggles and invite prosperity into your life. What could be a better opportunity than this? I will now guide you on how to properly give charity with salt during Ramadan and explain the key aspects that must be kept in mind while performing this powerful act. However, I urge you to listen carefully and ensure you do not miss any part of this crucial information. Overlooking even a small detail might prevent you from experiencing the full benefits and blessings of this spiritual practice. The spiritual power of salt and charity. Many of you have probably seen individuals wearing gemstone rings, believing that these stones attract wealth, success, and good fortune. Some wear turquoise, while others wear sapphire or various other precious stones. These gems are thought to possess spiritual energies that help dispel negativity, remove misfortunes, and allow progress to flow freely into one's life. It is also narrated that Hazrat Ali, may Allah be pleased with him, wore a ring embedded with a gemstone, signifying its spiritual importance. Similarly, giving charity with salt carries deep spiritual benefits, helping to remove unseen obstacles that might be preventing you from achieving financial stability and growth. Many people experience persistent failures in their business or face continuous hurdles in their professional lives. No matter how much effort they put in, success seems distant and unreachable. Have you ever wondered why this happens? One of the possible reasons is unseen spiritual hindrances. These barriers, whether caused by negative energies, spiritual blockages, the evil eye, or envious forces, can prevent sustenance, wealth, and blessings from entering a person's life. But by performing this act of charity with salt, these barriers can be shattered, allowing financial blessings to flow smoothly once again. So if you are currently struggling financially, experiencing a lack of barakah in your home, or facing continuous setbacks in your business, I strongly encourage you to try this incredible charitable practice with salt. If Allah wills, your financial hardships will begin to fade, and your worries will be lifted, bringing you peace and relief. A powerful incident of spiritual hindrances. There is an eye-opening incident about a man who once visited Dada Ali Hajveri, may Allah be pleased with him, and shared his distressing story. He said, "I was once a wealthy man, blessed with a home full of sustenance and a flourishing business. I owned vast lands, had numerous livestock, and employed many workers. However, suddenly everything started crumbling. One business after another failed. My lands were gradually sold, my livestock perished, and every new investment I made resulted in losses. Now I find myself struggling to afford even a single meal. I cannot understand how I fell from riches to such dire poverty in such a short time. Sometimes I fear that someone has cast black magic upon me, and at other times I wonder if it's just bad luck. Please tell me, why has this happened to me?" Hearing this, Dada Ali Hajveri, may Allah be pleased with him, observed him carefully and then said, "You are facing spiritual obstacles, unseen forces that are blocking your progress. Until these barriers are removed, your financial condition will not improve. In fact, it may continue to decline further. The man, desperate for a solution, pleaded, "What kind of spiritual obstacles are these? Please guide me." To this, Dada Ali Hajveri, may Allah be pleased with him, replied, "When a person attains success and wealth, jealousy arises among those around them. Even within families, hidden envy festers in the hearts of relatives. This jealousy, though unspoken, can turn into negative energy or even deliberate attempts to harm someone spiritually. Some individuals, driven by malice, resort to black magic, dark sorcery, and occult practices to ruin another person's success. Those who are spiritually weak are especially vulnerable to these harmful forces." He further explained, "One common method of spiritual restriction, bandish, involves using a lock. A person's name is inscribed onto a lock, an incantation is recited over it 7 times, and then the lock is sealed shut and thrown into a well or a river. Until that lock is retrieved and unlocked, the victim remains trapped in misfortune. If this bandish is placed upon a person's business, it will never flourish. If it is placed upon their home, their wealth and sustenance will dry up. Even marriages and relationships can be blocked by such spiritual restrictions. However, giving charity with salt during Ramadan has the power to dissolve even the most powerful spells and restrictions. No matter how severe the black magic, evil eye, or negative energy, it will be neutralized through this act of charity." The proper way to give charity with salt. This method is simple yet powerful. All you need is a small amount of salt, either a spoonful or a handful, and follow these steps with sincerity. Take the salt and place it in a clean bowl. Recite Bismillah once. Recite any Durud Sharif 3 times, e.g. Durud Ibrahimi. Recite La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah 33 times. Recite Astaghfirullah 33 times. Recite Ya Allah, Ya Razak 33 times. Make a heartfelt dua for relief from financial struggles, seeking Allah's mercy and blessings. Recite Durud Sharif 3 more times. Blow over the salt to spiritually infuse it with these prayers. How to distribute the blessed salt. Once prepared, this spiritually charged salt can be used in the following ways. Mix it into your household salt so that the blessings spread throughout the meals you prepare. Give a portion of this salt as charity. You can donate it directly to a needy person. You can cook a meal using this salt and distribute the food among the poor. By practicing this charitable act at least once during Ramadan, you will witness positive changes in your life. Spiritual blockages will be lifted, and you will see barakah and prosperity returning to your home, inshallah. Additionally, remember that charity is not limited to Ramadan. The more you give throughout the year, the more you will receive from Allah's boundless mercy. May your wealth increase, your sustenance be plentiful, and may you always remain under Allah's protection and blessings. Ameen. If you found this message beneficial, share it with others so they too can benefit from it. May Allah bless you all abundantly. The power of giving charity. Consistently, dear brothers and sisters, let us not forget that charity is a source of endless blessings. While giving charity with salt during Ramadan is an immensely powerful and spiritually uplifting practice, we should strive to make charity a regular habit in our daily lives. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, emphasized the importance of Sadaqah, charity, stating that it shields a person from calamities and increases their wealth rather than diminishing it. Some people hesitate to give charity, fearing that their own financial resources will decrease. However, this is a great misunderstanding. In reality, charity is an investment in divine blessings. When you give, Allah, the most merciful, gives back to you in abundance. It is a law of the unseen world. The more you help those in need, the more the doors of provision, wealth, and prosperity open for you. The Quran states in Surah Al-Baqarah 2261, The example of those who spend their wealth in the way of Allah is like a seed of grain that sprouts 7 ears. In each ear is 100 grains, and Allah multiplies the reward for whom He wills. And Allah is all-encompassing and all-knowing. This verse beautifully illustrates that every act of charity is multiplied many times over. You may think you are giving away a small amount of wealth, but in reality, Allah returns it to you manifold in ways that you may not even perceive at first. Why salt holds a special spiritual significance. Now you may be wondering, why salt? What makes a simple household item so spiritually significant? Salt is one of the oldest and most essential elements in human sustenance. It is a universal necessity used in nearly every household and every meal prepared worldwide. The beauty of giving charity with salt is that even the poorest individuals can afford to participate in this powerful practice. Unlike gold, silver, or other material wealth, salt is a basic commodity, yet in the spiritual realm, it holds immense power. The wisdom behind using salt in charity is deeply rooted in its ability to absorb negativity and purify. Throughout history, salt has been used in spiritual cleansing rituals across different cultures and religions. In Islamic teachings, it is believed that salt can neutralize negative energy, break spiritual barriers, and remove unseen hindrances that block sustenance and success. There are also narrations that suggest that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, began and ended his meals with a small amount of salt. This indicates that salt carries physical and spiritual benefits, making it a unique medium for attracting barakah, blessings, into one's life. A true story of transformation through charity with salt. To further emphasize the power of giving charity with salt, let me share with you a real-life story of a struggling businessman who witnessed an incredible transformation. There was once a man who owned a small shop in a bustling market. Despite working tirelessly from dawn till dusk, his business remained stagnant. He barely earned enough to cover his expenses, and debts kept piling up. He tried every strategy, changing his products, lowering prices, and even borrowing money to invest in new stock, but nothing seemed to work. One day he met an elderly scholar who noticed his distress and inquired about his struggles. When the businessman explained his situation, the scholar smiled and said, "Son, your business is not failing because of lack of effort. There is a spiritual barrier blocking your progress. You must remove this blockage before wealth and prosperity can flow freely to you." The man, confused yet hopeful, asked, "What should I do?" The scholar advised him, "Take a handful of salt, recite the names of Allah, the most generous over it, and give it as charity to someone in need. Do this sincerely and with trust in Allah's mercy. You will soon see how your situation changes." Though skeptical at first, the businessman decided to follow this simple advice. Every morning before opening his shop, he would take a small amount of salt, pray over it, and give it away, either by donating it to a poor person or cooking a meal with it and distributing it among the needy. Days turned into weeks, and before long, he began to notice a shift in his fortune. More customers started visiting his shop, his sales increased, and slowly his debts began to clear. Within a few months, his business flourished beyond his expectations. He expanded his shop, hired workers, and soon became one of the most successful merchants in the market. He later said, "I never believed that something as simple as giving charity with salt could have such a profound effect on my life. But now I have no doubt that barakah, divine blessings, is real, and it comes to those who give, expecting nothing in return but Allah's mercy." Making charity a habit beyond Ramadan. While Ramadan is the best time to maximize our good deeds and seek Allah's mercy, we should strive to carry these practices beyond this blessed month. A person who makes Sadaqah, charity, A regular habit will never remain in distress for long. Here are a few ways you can make charity a continuous practice in your life. Give a small portion of your earnings in charity every week, even if it's just a few coins. The sincerity behind the act is what matters most. Cook an extra portion of food and share it with someone in need, whether it be a neighbor, a street worker, or a poor family. Donate useful items like clothing, blankets, or food supplies to those who have less. Help someone in need without expecting anything in return, whether it's assisting someone financially or even guiding them towards job opportunities. Smile and treat others with kindness, as even a simple smile is a form of charity in Islam. Remember, charity does not always mean giving money. Even your time, efforts, and kind words can be an act of Sadaqah. Final words of encouragement. Brothers and sisters, if you are struggling with financial problems, facing difficulties in business, or feeling burdened by life's challenges, know that relief is near. The secret to unlocking wealth and prosperity lies in giving, and Allah never leaves His generous servants empty-handed. By giving charity with salt, especially during Ramadan, you are engaging in a powerful spiritual act that can break all unseen barriers blocking your success. It is an easy yet effective practice that anyone can do. Try this at least once in Ramadan and see the difference in your life. And if you find it beneficial, make it a habit throughout the year. May Allah accept our acts of charity, bless our sustenance, and grant us endless prosperity. Ameen. If this message has touched your heart, share it with others so they too can benefit from this incredible wisdom. May Allah bless you all abundantly.